Have you ever felt like confidence is just something you're either born with or not? That feeling is completely misleading, and here's the truth. Confidence isn't a magical trait you inherit at birth. It's not about being naturally bold or having the perfect personality. Real confidence is built step by step through your actions and experiences, not through empty affirmations or wishful thinking. Every time you face a challenge, take a small risk, or push yourself beyond comfort, you're giving your brain the evidence it needs to believe in you. Stop waiting to feel ready and start acting. That's how real self assurance grows. If this insight resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and join us as we uncover the secrets to building unstoppable confidence one action at a time. Your brain doesn't listen to words alone, it learns from what you actually do. Saying, "I'm confident" in front of a mirror won't change your internal wiring if your actions tell a different story. Every time you avoid a conversation, postpone a goal, or compare yourself to others, your brain quietly logs these experiences as proof that you are hesitant, unsure, or incapable. Imagine your mind as a constantly updating database, recording each small decision, each moment of avoidance, each step forward. Over time, repeated avoidance doesn't just feel safe, it actually trains your brain to expect fear, shrinking your comfort zone and making even small challenges feel overwhelming. The secret is simple but powerful. By consistently taking action, even tiny steps, you provide real evidence that rewires your brain toward confidence. Every time you avoid something uncomfortable, your brain quietly marks it as dangerous. That small sense of relief you feel in the moment is deceptive. It's your brain thinking, "We escaped, so this must be risky." Over time, this pattern of avoidance doesn't just vanish. It shrinks your comfort zone and makes even minor challenges feel intimidating. Picture it like a muscle. The more you avoid lifting it, the weaker it gets. Someone might delay sending an important email, dodge a difficult conversation, or hesitate to share their ideas in a meeting. Each avoidance reinforces a subtle message. This is unsafe. Better stay back. Eventually, your brain starts expecting fear as the default, and anxiety quietly grows, even in situations that are not truly dangerous. The breakthrough comes when you start facing discomfort in small, consistent steps. This is how your brain begins to retrain itself toward courage and confidence. Here's the truth. No one ever feels completely ready before a big challenge. Waiting for the perfect moment or for courage to magically appear is a trap that keeps you stuck. Confidence doesn't show up first. It grows after you take action. Every time you step into a situation you've been avoiding sending that email, speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, you give your brain real proof. I can handle this. It's not imagination or planning that builds self-assurance. It's the experience of doing it, facing uncertainty, and realizing that the outcome is rarely as scary as you pictured. Action transforms fear into evidence, hesitation into clarity, and doubt into the quiet, steady knowledge that you can navigate challenges. The more you act, even in small ways, the more your confidence strengthens naturally. Confidence isn't built through occasional bursts of motivation, it grows in the small, consistent actions you take every day. Keeping promises to yourself, finishing even the tiniest goals, and following through on commitments sends powerful signals to your brain. I am reliable, I am capable, I can be trusted. Each small win acts like a brick, gradually constructing the foundation of your self-belief. It's not about grand gestures or sudden transformations. It's the daily consistency that matters most. Over time, these repeated actions create a clear picture of who you are in your own mind, reinforcing an identity of competence and trustworthiness. When your behavior aligns with your intentions day after day, confidence becomes a natural, steady part of who you are. One of the biggest hidden traps for self-confidence is turning your attention inward too much. When you constantly monitor how you look, sound, or act, your brain begins scanning for mistakes, and suddenly every gesture or word feels awkward. This self-conscious loop fuels anxiety and makes even simple interactions feel intimidating. The breakthrough is simple but powerful. Shift your focus outward. Pay attention to the people around you, the conversation at hand, and the opportunities to contribute or learn. When your attention moves away from self-judgment and toward engagement with the world, confidence arises naturally. Like children who are fully immersed in play without worrying about judgment, Directing your focus outward allows your brain to experience competence and ease in real time, gradually building a more authentic and steady self assurance. Your environment and physical state play a bigger role in confidence than most people realize. A messy room, constant notifications, irregular sleep, or poor nutrition can leave your brain in survival mode, making even simple challenges feel daunting. Confidence doesn't require perfection, it requires stability. By prioritizing adequate sleep, regular exercise, balanced meals, and reducing excessive screen time, you give your nervous system the calm it needs to function optimally. A clean, organized environment, combined with steady biological habits, helps your brain interpret situations as manageable rather than threatening. When your body and surroundings support you, your mind can focus, regulate emotions, and naturally foster the steady, grounded confidence that lasts beyond fleeting motivation or external approval. One of the biggest traps for confidence in today's world is constant comparison and seeking validation from others. Social media, likes, comments, and outward recognition can trick your brain into thinking your worth depends on how you measure up to everyone else. The more you chase approval or compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, the more fragile your self belief becomes. True confidence, however, comes from internal evidence, from knowing what you've done, what you've learned, and how you've grown, not from external applause. By focusing on your own progress and measuring success against your own standards rather than others, your confidence becomes steady, resilient, and independent of anyone else's judgment. Authenticity is a cornerstone of lasting confidence. When you stop performing, pretending to be perfect, or trying to impress others, you release the constant pressure that erodes self belief. Admitting mistakes, acknowledging shortcomings, and embracing your true self doesn't make you weaker. It reduces stress and creates mental stability. People naturally respond to genuine behavior with trust and respect, which strengthens your social connections and reinforces your confidence over time. In short, the more you allow yourself to be real, the more your brain learns that you are capable and resilient, building a deep, sustainable self assurance that no external validation can shake. True confidence doesn't mean you are never afraid. In fact, fear is natural and inevitable whenever you step outside your comfort zone. What separates confident people is how they interpret that fear. Instead of thinking, I can't handle this, they reframe it as, I can try, learn, and grow from this experience. This shift transforms anxiety into curiosity, hesitation into action, and doubt into opportunity. Confidence is not the absence of fear, it is the reduction of self doubt by repeatedly showing yourself that you can navigate challenges, survive discomfort, and come out stronger. The more you practice this mindset, the more fear becomes a guide rather than a barrier, and confidence becomes a steady, reliable part of your daily life. Every action you take, every challenge you face, and every promise you keep creates data for your brain. Over time, your mind starts forming a new understanding of who you are, from someone easily frightened or hesitant to a person who is resilient, capable, and trustworthy. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It is the result of consistent, intentional actions, no matter how small. Each step compounds, gradually rewriting your identity and showing you that you can handle discomfort, uncertainty, and pressure. The beauty of this process is that you have full control. Your repeated actions shape the person you become. If this idea resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and keep taking those small, courageous steps each day to build unstoppable confidence.